So in this video, we're going to be looking at the first section of the template, common SEO errors. So these ones are right here. No attached sheets, which that's going to be actually the next video. And for this example, we're going to be taking a look at Runner's World. So missing robots.txt, the way we check for this is do /robots.txt. And as you can see, they have this file right here. Now for missing sitemap.xml, you can either check it with two different ways. So the first one is to check the robots.txt file, which you can see they do have a sitemap right here, or it's commonly on a lot of sites, sitemap.xml. You can see they don't have it with that, but this does work. If you actually take a look at this, go to that, and you can see they do have a sitemap. So that is set. For number 3 on here, we have sitemap.xml, not included in the robots.txt. So you can see it actually is down here with the robots.txt file. That's how I found this link. So we are good with that. Now for custom titles and meta descriptions, you can either check this on Screaming Frog or taking a look at the site itself. What I'm going to do is take a look at the site itself. The way we do this is we can do site, put in that URL, and start taking a look at the titles and metas right here. So you can see this is custom written. This is not, it's gathered straight from the page. Take a look at some others. That's custom written. So it looks like a lot of them are custom written. Some of them aren't specifically, but they have a lot of pages. So use some discretion with that, whether you want to or not. It's just a general rule for the website. Now for the site redirects to the preferred version. The way we check this out is let's go back to the main website. First, let's check out everything without the HTTPS. So the way you do that is do HTTP. It should redirect to the preferred version. It does, great. Now that we can check this out without the www. So put that there. Great, it works again. So let's try it one more time. Get rid of the S and the www. And check that out. It works. So perfect. Next one we are looking at is a categorized URL structure. So the way we check this is let's go over to something. We will go under training and do marathon training. So you can see they have a URL structure, runnersworld.com/marathon training. So I would want /marathon training/ let's say they have a 10-week plan or 12-week plan, or let's look at this one, basics. So I actually do not like this URL structure. And the reason for that is if you go back, it's /marathon training. Then the marathon training post goes straight to training, has this weird URL, and then marathon training basics. So the URL structures are actually messed up on this site. So that would be an issue. Now, the only time you really want to change the URL structures is if a page or website really isn't getting a lot of traffic. I haven't run Runner's World through Ahrefs to check out the specific page or some of their different training plans, but assuming that they are one of the largest running websites out there, I would assume they get a lot of traffic. At this point, changing the URL structure really wouldn't be worth it. This is more of an advanced SEO topic, so I don't really want to dwell on it too much since this is just the audit, but just be aware this isn't a great URL structure. Keyword stuff footer. So this is kind of towards the past, early 2010s, or maybe even earlier before that. People used to put a bunch of keywords in their footer, whether locations, keywords they wanted to rank for, anything. Their whole footer would be littered with those. As you can see, Runner's World doesn't have that. A lot of sites started removing that as Google handed out penalties and sites lost rankings. So you don't see that spam anymore, but that's what to look out for with that. Now, missing alt tags. Alt tags are pretty much tags you put on images let you know what it says or what is in that image. So the way we can check out that is through Screaming Frog. So I'm actually going to run the site through here for a few minutes and go over some of the other topics while this goes through it, just because there's a lot of pages and it'll take some time. No meta keywords, we also are going to check that through Screaming Frog. H1, again, we're going to check that through Screaming Frog. Are there multiple pages going after the same keyword? Another Screaming Frog. And are the correct redirect thank you pages in place? So the way to check this out is you're going to go to a contact page of the website, which I'm not sure where the contact page is under here. Maybe it's at the bottom. I will look one sec. If not, I'll kind of explain it. Maybe it's under customer service. Check real quick. Well, that loads. So anyways, are the correct redirect thank you pages in place? So let's say you have a contact form on your website. Someone fills out that form. What you want to do is have that form redirect to a page telling a user, thank you for filling out the form. We'll get back to you within like 24 or 48 hours. And then have links to your social media or whatever else you want the customer to see. Now, the beauty of having the redirect page is you can set this up in Google Analytics as a goal. And you can start tracking the goals, whether you want to have it as a conversion value or a monetary value. You can look at it month to month and see how many users are actually filling out contact forms and start tracking that and showing to clients. So that's why we have that in there, just to let the individuals know that they submitted the form properly. You can redirect them to other pages, and so you can start tracking that. Actually looks like this page is down, so I'm not really going to worry about that. I have enough of this crawled so I can start taking a look at some other stuff. So image-wise, the way you can start looking for alt tags missing, under Screaming Frog, we want to go under Filter and then doing missing alt text. You can see they have a lot of them. They're missing alt text, not a big deal. You can fix those pretty easily. And it's such a large website, I'm sure a lot of them are going to be missing that. So the other things to check out, which were under here, was no meta keywords and do the H1s and our multiple pages. So we're going to go under internal and then go under HTML here. And the first thing we're going to be looking for is meta keywords. So to look for meta keywords, we're going to scroll over here to the right. And you can see they do have pages with meta keywords. Now, we do not want to have meta keywords in here. They do not help with SEO at all. In the past, users used to abuse the meta keywords to rank, but Google and other search engines have clarified that meta keywords do not help at all. If anything, they hurt rankings. So we do not want to have these at all on the website. So that is an issue with the site. Do the H1 tags contain focus keywords? So the heading tags on a website are from H1 to H6. H1 is the most important heading tag on your site. You would want to have your main keyword for it. So taking a look at the pages, I'll kind of give an example with that right here. So let's look for H1s. So they are missing a lot of H1s, which is the issue itself, but we'll go over this anyways. Okay, so this might be a good one. Perfect. So this would be an example. Runner's World wants to rank for trail running. If you look at what their H1 tag is on this page, it is trail running. So that means they have the proper H1 in place for that page. This is, again, kind of discretion. You want to look at the pages, see if most of them have the proper H1s lined up to those. And if they do, great. If not, that needs to be work. I see this issue all the time with home pages. Sometimes they'll have a text that says, let's say for e-commerce, for example, 20% off site-wide as their H1 tag instead of what they want to rank for. Or an individual product page might have a coupon at top. Anything like that, there's a big issue with that. Also, if a website is obviously missing H1 tags, you're going to put a Z here as well. Now the other one is, are there multiple pages going after the same keyword? Easy way to check for that is if you look at the titles or metas, or actually this one was multiple, yeah. So you can look at the H1 tags or titles and kind of see the pages itself. So depending on how these pages are built out, this is training plans for marathon, half marathon training plans. They kind of go after the same thing. Look at that training. They have 2 for trail running, actually 3 for trail running. So this is going to be an issue throughout the website. Look at this, the west. So definitely have that issue. If you have multiple pages going after the same keyword, you're going to dilute your website. Google likes to only show 1 page per keyword for the main focus keyword. So you don't want to have 2 or 3 pages competing for trail running. You would want to have 1 page that combines all the information in all 3 pages and have that one strong entity compared to 3 weak pages itself. Better off for SEO and better off for the user experience. So yeah, that is the first section on common SEO errors. And in the next video, we will be going over common SEO errors with these attached sheets down below. Thank you.